Yo guys, welcome back to the series on Dino Decks where I make new creatures, nerf some ones that we have in the game, and buff some. And in this one, I have made Distortus Rex, a hybrid, combined with a new unique. And you guys will like the unique. The unique is a non-hybrid, just like T-Rex. It's another mutant. You'll probably guess what it is. And here it comes. And there you have it, guys. We have the Mutadon, a non-hybrid unique wildcard. Let's see, shall we? We got 4,300 health, 1,700 damage, 130 speed, 5% armor, 30% crit chance, 135% critical damage. There it is right there, pretty chill. So, it's got a few new moves. Let's start with Stealthy Strike. This is arguably, as long as it gets to dodge, this is the best strike in the game now. So, target self, you cleanse yourself instantly, so that's very good. Then you target the opponent with the most positive effects, you attack them, free strike. Then you reduce their damage by 25% for one turn to attack, so they do slightly less. And then you get a 50 chance to dodge half the attack. As long as you reduce their damage completely by 25% and you get the dodge, this is an incredible strike. If you don't, hate to admit it, but it is kind of mid if you don't get the dodge. It's good, it's definitely not the worst move ever, but it can be kind of mid at some cases. Next up, Sarpanthera is not that special anymore, boys, lads, because we have got Afflicting Trap. You know what it does. It's arguably, well, no, it's the second best afflicting move, because the Tromalistus has the Afflicting Stun Brace thing, which is the best, but Afflicting Trap defo is a close number 2. It's very good, and combined with this amazing new move that I made, Raptor's Flight. So, on secure, you cleanse yourself. Very nice. It doesn't have priority though. Then you do an attack. It's more than a strike, but it's less than an impact. It's in the middle. Then you reduce their damage by 50% for one turn to attacks. Delay 1, cooldown 2. Then when you get to the last third of your health, it takes priority this time, and there's no delay. You cleanse all negative effects. You still do the same amount of damage, but instead you reduce their damage by 100% instead of 50%, and then you swap out. You get out of there. And yeah, because you don't heal, you can do the process all over again. Well, as long as they don't have, like, on-escape abuse, then you're pretty screwed. But other than that, and wait, what? Oh no, did I not? Two-headed mind. There it is. So what does it exactly do? Well, you cleanse yourself. Yep. And then you target the lowest HP. You do an impact, bypassing dodge. And then you target the highest HP. You do another impact, but this time you bypass armor. And then you devour heal by 30% for 3 turns. The devour's kind of bad, but it's a decimation. Devastation, which is even better. And if it's a 1v1 in the arena, and maybe it gets a couple crits, it's pretty much killing anything, in my opinion. So, yeah, it's a very good creature. The only problem is I don't think it really has any good very buffs. Like, yeah, it doesn't really get any buffs. This is another big move that I've got. 2 new moves. We've got Swap in Ambush, Affliction by 100%, impose vulnerability on the opponent 50%, so they're going to be vulnerable. Then you get a Cloak, 2 times damage on the next turn, 75% chance to dodge, 67%. And if you get the dodge, and you're threatened, you can go with Raptor's Flight and just do the whole thing again. That's it. That's all you have to do. Plus, they're also vulnerable. Then, if you know, maybe you're taking a bit of damage, but your opponent's trying to get out of there, on escape you. If you're on a 66% of your max HP, 2/3, you heal. You get about maybe a quarter of your health back nearly, which is very nice. And then of course you cleanse yourself. And just to be 100% sure you can't die by the laws of physics, you get cheat death for 2 turns, not 1. 2 turns. Making this maybe the best on escape in the game. Maybe second best. I think Tyrannosaurus still reigns supreme with that ambush on escape. Resistance is very strong. It's got 33 to rend and affliction. That's good. 50 to stun. 50 to dot, 75 to crit reduction and spot prevention, just to make sure it can't keep doing like the cycle with the Raptor's Flight over and over. I've decided not to make it immune. I feel like it'd be just busted if it was. And then it's immune to reduced damage and speed, so it'll always be able to pump at that. And of course, Affliction helps it, so it'll never get slowed down and it'll never really be reduced in damage. But there you go, guys. Now, that was only part 1. Here's the part you've been waiting for, am I right, guys? Yeah. Made from the Distortus Rex and the Mutadon, I'd like to introduce you to the one, the only, Mutarex. You guessed it. I was going to go for something complicated like the Distortodon or Mutadon Rex, but I thought, it's Jurassic Live, they seem to keep it simple nowadays, so we're just going with the Mutarex. It rolls off the tongue well. I've edited the Distortus Rex photo, I've made it black over, and then I've given it much larger claws like the Mutadon. Of course, you can see there just above its head, they are the wings. Again, just like Distortus and Mutadon, it is a wildcard. And 5,000 health, 1,800 damage, 124 speed, 10% armor, 30% crit chance, and 135% crit damage. Very, very strong. And of course, it's going to have the stealthy strike. This time though, Distortus Rex has the distracting impact, doesn't it? Well, this guy's getting a revenge move. He's getting the vengeful distracting impact. So not on revenge, it's just an impact and you reduce their damage. Yeah, whatever. Then on revenge, it takes priority, but instead of an impact, it's a rampage, and you reduce their damage by 75% chance instead of 50, so even better. And then you devour heal as the cherry on top. It's very good. It is very good. Right. Moving on, you guys have seen this. Distortus Rex has this, don't they? The Distorted Rampage is a very good move. Arguably the best Rampage in the game, to be honest, it probably is. And finally, the big move that I've got, it's very, very good. The Mutated Dominance. So what do you exactly get? All of these for 2 turns, 4 attacks. Increased damage. Increased crit chance. Heal. Shield for 50%. Increased speed for 10%. All for 2 turns. And also you get the heal when you're guaranteed a crit for the next 2 turns. Combined, it is an act last as well with a cooldown of 3. So you say you take a big hit, then you just heal it back, get all your speeds, then you just distort a rampage next to them. That's literally all you have to do, and the enemy's dead. Literally, if they don't reduce you, then yeah, I think it's about 14,000, which as far as I'm aware, no creature can survive that. So, yeah. Afflicting Counter-Strike, a bit like Rajdarix's, is pretty good, you know, nothing like crazy, but it is good. Finally, it's gaining Tyrannosaur's Ambush on Escape. I've removed its swapping. I feel like it should just I think it's better as a revenge killer, not really swapping, or maybe like a closer or a starter. And then resistance is very good, probably stronger than Mutadon's. Yeah, it's I think it might be a little worse than D-Rex, but at the same time it might be better. It might be better. Either way, guys, that is the Mutarex. And now for the fun part. I've made a little chart. Off screen, when I first created this creature, I did some battles with some of the best creatures. I'm now going to show you it. I'll be back in a sec, guys. And so, guys, with that, we now have a graph to how well, Mutarex can do in the meta. So this is high to low tyrant creatures. So, it beats D-Rex, Spinotops, Amplerex, Junior, Cerastegatops, Magnoraptor, Monolomoth, Nominrex, Pteranodactylus, Protonodon, Sarpanthera, and Trichogonator. Most of those are low mid-tyrants with, you know, the last 3 being high tyrants, but we've got kind of mid down here and then low there. 75% win rate. Tromalistus, Aeromecanus, Mastodonsaurus, those are high tyrants. Then we've got mid-tyrant Megalosavior, mid-tyrant Rajdarixis, and low-tyrant Dilozirine. 50-50. I've decided to put Sinraptor because Sinraptor mostly just exchanges lives with things it can't win. It just exchanges lives and then dies. So, yeah, I'm just putting Simraptor in the 50-50. Don't really... There isn't really any good place to put it. And then, in the 75% win rate, very good one, Tyrannosaurus, Dragonif, and Indolykhan. With Tyrannosaurus and Dragonif being High Tyrant, Indolykhan being Mid Tyrant after its buff. Then finally, the thing that it gets beaten by, there are two things. Mid Tyrant Aquiliote and Low Tyrant Indochuscion. Yeah, Indochuscion is really good for countering these types of creatures. But yeah, guys, what do you think of my T-Rex hybrid? Do you think we'll get Mutadon maybe in update 3.15, and then we'll get Mutarex? Probably not, but you never know. Comment down. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.